Hello and welcome to today's video. My name is Abdul. Today we're going to talk about how to stay motivated. Most of the time we have a project or we have an idea, we start a few days later or a month later, we just give up. Today I'm going to give you 5 things that you need to take in consideration whenever you have an idea that's going to help you stay motivated until you finish your project. Number 1 is you have to know your why. Ask yourself, why am I doing this? Why do I want to do what I'm doing? If you know exactly why you're doing what you're doing, the day you're gonna be ready to quit or to give up on yourself, you're gonna remember the reason why you started this whole thing, and that's gonna help you stay motivated and not give up. So always remember the reason why you're doing what you're doing. Believe in yourself. Most of the time the reason why we give up is because we get tired. We don't feel like the goal that we just set to ourselves we'll be able to reach it. Or you see somebody who already done what you want to do and you feel like, oh, this person is already so advanced, I can't really do this. But you have to know that when you're comparing yourself to somebody who already done what you want to do, the person is probably doing that thing for years. And this person, when that person started, he was also confused just like you. So don't just look at somebody who already did that, who already done what you want to do for years, and comparing your first days to that person and quit on yourself. No, when you're looking at somebody who already done what you want to do, that should give you inspiration to know that if somebody is already done it, or if somebody was able to do it, you can also do it. But don't look at somebody who already done what you want to do and feel like, oh, and feel disappointed on yourself, or be disappointed in yourself and not go for your goals. You also have to know that the person didn't start with this confidence that he has today. No, when he first started too, he was probably like so confused and didn't know what he was doing. But over the years he keep going and he learned, and then he perfected himself and he got where he is today. So whenever you're looking at somebody, that should give you inspiration to keep going and not quit, because you have to believe in yourself. Always keep your ideas to yourself. Unless you saying the idea, or unless you sharing the idea with somebody who's gonna help you accomplish it, maybe somebody who already done what you want to do, keep the idea to yourself. The reason why I say keep the idea to yourself is sometimes when you say your idea to some people, maybe they're jealous and they can accomplish what you want to accomplish, and they're just going to give you some ideas that's going to disappoint you, and then you're going to quit the goal because they want you to be the same way they are. They don't want to do anything with their life, they want you to be the same way. The second group of people that you shouldn't say your idea to is people with small mind. Some people just have small minds, so when you bring big ideas to them, they just don't believe in it. They're just gonna say you stuff that's gonna disappoint you, and you're just gonna say, oh, this is too big for me to accomplish, and you're just gonna leave it alone. So make sure you don't say your ideas to anybody, and the only time you can say your idea to somebody is you saying your idea to somebody who already accomplished what you want to accomplish. So they're gonna share their experience with you, so they're gonna give you some ideas that's gonna help you accomplish what you want to accomplish, or they're gonna give you motivation. They're just gonna help you share the experience with you. But if you sharing your ideas with people, small-minded people, or people who are jealous of you, they're just gonna give you some bad advice and you're gonna quit on yourself. Don't expect everybody to understand your ideas. Just like we just said about small-minded people, sometimes it's not necessarily their fault. It's not like they want to shut you down or they just don't want you to accomplish something. It's just like they don't think that big. They don't think that. So when you share your idea with them and they don't understand you, don't be discouraged. Or maybe if you go to ask for somebody's help and they don't help you, don't be discouraged. You have to expect that. So whenever that happens, you don't just lose motivation and stop. So you have to know that not everybody's going to understand you and not everybody's going to support your ideas. So if that happens, know that, expect that, and then keep going and keep fighting for your goals, and then you see one day you're going to reach your goal. You have to be clear on what you want to do with the goal. Like, don't just maybe you have the idea, what you want exactly. You have to have a clear mind on what you want to accomplish. Like, if you don't have a clear mind, or you don't have a clear idea of what you want to accomplish, if you just lose a little motivation, you're just gonna give up very quick. But if you have a clear idea what you want to do, you have the detail plan on what you want to accomplish, when you really whenever you lose motivation and you don't feel like keep going, since you have an idea is so clear, it's not going to be so easy for you to quit, because you understand and you know what you're trying to do. But if you have like a very blurry idea of what you want to do, whenever you're ready to quit, or you're just gonna quit anyway because you don't even know what you're doing in the first place. But if you have a clear idea of what you want to do, you already know what you want to do, and if you want to quit, it's not gonna be that easy for you to quit. So that would be the 5 things you need to keep in mind whenever you have a new idea, you want to do something. If you remember these 5 things, that's going to keep you motivated until you finish your whole project. So the first thing you have to remember is always know your why. Why are you doing what you are doing? If you know exactly why you're doing what you're doing, the day you're going to be ready to quit, you're going to remember why you're doing this, and that's going to keep you motivated. That's going to give you the strength to keep going. The number 2 is believe in yourself. It's very important to believe in yourself, because most of the time we look at people who already accomplished something you want to accomplish and we compare ourselves to them. It's good to compare yourself to other people to get some inspiration, to know that they already did this so you can do it also. But don't feel like they already did it and because they're better than you. No, when they started, they were also confused and they didn't know what they were doing, just like you. But the reason why they are where they are today is because they kept going, they kept fighting, they kept finding answers, and over time they got better. That's why they have so much confidence today, and you see them like they're better than you. They're not better than you, though, they just have more experience than you. Number 3 thing to consider whenever you want to stay motivated and reach your goal is don't tell your idea to anybody. You might find some people who are jealous of you and they're gonna give you some bad advice to shut you down, or you might meet other people who just like a small-minded people who just gonna give you bad advice and shut you down also. But you can say your idea to somebody who already accomplished what you want to accomplish, so they're gonna help you with some good advice. They're gonna share their experience with you and help you accomplish your goal. So the number 4 thing to keep in mind is it's not everybody that's gonna support you, and everybody is not gonna understand what you're doing. So if it happens that you meet somebody who doesn't support you, or people who doesn't understand what you're doing, don't think it's necessarily a bad idea. It's not because they don't understand that makes a bad idea. No, it's not because what you're doing is a bad thing or it's not a good idea. It's just that they're just small-minded people and they don't understand it. In the same way, if they don't support you, don't give up because they don't support you. Keep going, keep fighting. Just remember that because this person didn't support you, that doesn't mean nobody's gonna support you. Other people is gonna support you. Other people is gonna understand what you're doing and they're gonna help you. The 5th thing you have to keep in mind whenever you're trying to accomplish something and stay motivated is have a clear idea of what you want to accomplish. If you have the idea, do some research. Do some research, have a detailed plan of what you want to accomplish, and if you have a detailed plan, you know exactly what you want to do, it's not going to be so easy for you to give up. But if you don't have a clear idea what you want to do, whenever you get just a little disappointment about the idea, you're just gonna give up because in the first place you didn't even know what you were doing in the first place. But if you have a clear idea, you understand exactly what you're doing, even if you're ready to give up, it's not gonna be that easy for you, because you're always gonna remember the goal, the detailed plan of what you have, and you know you know this is gonna work, this is gonna work, this is gonna work, and you're gonna stay motivated. But if you don't have a clear idea, whenever you have like a little disappointment, you're just gonna let the goal go, or maybe let the idea go, and then just go lay down. So that will be it for today's video. That was the 5th thing I want to share with you about how to stay motivated. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up, share this video with somebody who might also enjoy this information. If you're watching this and if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe to be able to see my future videos, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.